Welcome back to the eSports Report. So many matches being played last week, but I wanted to take a minute and kind of reflect back at what has happened in the big picture over the course of that week. And by doing so, I looked at the stats coming into the week on May 5th. Monday, we saw it was EG or Complexity at top of the leaderboard, sitting at 10-3 with a 77% win record. Envy was 7-3 behind them with a 70%. Moving down this list, Ron, is this the new card or the old card? Looks like an old card. Anyway, this is May 5th. Excuse me, guys. So, Optic 9-4, 10-6 for FaZe Black. Denial eSports 6-4. And you see, actually, these are all weird. Jake noobed it. Anyway, let's go to the new one. This is where we stand after all of it. Stocks rising and falling. Complexity or EG again at the top. Envious moves to 16-6. Look at that jump. They went 9-3 last week overall, despite 2 losses on Saturday. Optic Gaming now 11-5 with a 69% win record in your top 3. FaZe Black, not the best of weeks. They're going to slip down to number 4. Denial eSports back into a top 5 after a big Saturday. Everyone else, you see the middle of the road. FaZe Red now positive for the first time in a while at 10-9. Curse Black, they made a big jump going to 8-8. Caliber, Curse Orange, Strictly Business, all with 7 wins. TK, the best opportunity to go positive. The other one's 5 games back. And Vex Gaming, kind of in the hole. They're 6 games back of a positive record. Justice, they're going to need a lot of help. Maybe start playing with some fill-ins. All right, so whose stock is rising, whose stock is falling after the week? You got to go with Curse Black making some of the biggest moves. They go from 8th place overall up to 7th. And how did they do it? They went 4-6 originally was starting, now at 8-8. Saturday, they had their big 3-0, and the next day, they win $5,780 with the 5K Series victory. They took out all of the biggest names in Call of Duty. Evil Geniuses, Optic Gaming, Envy, and Curse Orange all defeated on their road to that grand finals. However, the other squad they faced in that final, stock is going up in my opinion. Optic Gaming, after a rough UGC Niagara, shakes that tournament off. They come in and win $2,380 in our online tournament yesterday. They move into a top 3 with a 2-1 performance last week. And this squad starting to look like a serious competitor. Love the slaying power that Proofy's bringing to this team. Their strats are getting nailed down, and you saw in some of our replays, Nadeshot really taking that commander role in Search and Destroy. Envious, another squad with huge rising stocks. These guys go 9-3 on the week. Tuesday, they went 2-1. Wednesday, 3-0. Friday, they had a 3-0 as well. Saturday, 1-2, unfortunately, but overall, 9-3 after 4 days of competition out of their 12 matches. They take home 9, 75% win rate on the week is going to put them now 16-6, the most wins in the COD League, but they also have the most matches played at 22. So 2 of those losses, my producer just told me, surprisingly, guess who? I bet you can't tweet me with your guess. It's Strictly Business. 2 of your 3 losses to SB, the guys who fell to FaZe Black in the tournament. But SB, still a competitor, looks like they may be heading to X Games. Keep an eye on this squad. Now, whose stock is falling? You know, this one is pretty rough. Overall, in the past week, we saw Vex really struggle. I thought this was a team to look out for. They were sitting at 5-5 earlier on our leaderboard. They have plummeted since then. Down 6 games for that overall 500 record. I'm really looking for Vex to have a stronger week. Slacked and Huddle, incredible players. Pluto has just gone off. You saw what he could do at UGC Niagara. I think this is a team with a lot of potential. How far will they go? Also, Denial eSports. Because everyone else had a worse week, I don't put them in my stock dropping. But another team to keep an eye on. They started off very well while they were playing underneath the Erupt tags. Since then, they've been on and off. I'm looking for big performances out of them. So let's take a look one more time at our leaderboard, and I'll show you the matches coming up tonight. First off, you see, again, Denial eSports at that 5 spot, 12-10, positive record, but fighting for positioning here in the top 4 against FaZe Black, Optic Gaming, Envy, and Complexity. But remember, only 8 teams are going to Anaheim. Caliber currently holding on to that 8 spot with a negative record. They're looking to go positive. Curse Black currently 500 on the bubble. They could drop unless they can keep it going. Curse Orange trying to break into the top 8 is going to have a very tough road. Currently 3 matches behind Team Caliber. Strictly Business, their stock is going up after being in 11th. They've now moved up to 10th, but still overall just 37% match win ratio. So these are the squads to look out for this week, but I'll show you now the teams that are playing tonight. At 7 o'clock, we got Justice, the 12th seed, going up against the number 1 seed, Complexity, or EG. You see Curse Black and Team Caliber also going to be facing off at 7 o'clock. That's a big matchup, number 7 versus number 8. Curse Black looking to stay even or positive. TK down 2 matches from that 500 record. Complexity, Curse Black again at 8:30, a rematch of what we saw yesterday. And TK, Justice, 8:30 as well. Then we're going to see TK versus Cole, or EG, and Curse Black versus Justice at 10 o'clock. You can catch all of those matches live on MLG.tv/COD League. And I believe our friends Gandhi and Maven will be casting again for some of the league matches. Stay tuned to their Twitters for more details on that. Matches kick off at 7. They go all the way to about 11:30, depending on the evening, with matches starting at 7, 8:30, and 10 o'clock. So that's what's coming up tonight. Curse Black is my team to watch. They won the 5K. They took home $5,000. Can they keep it up as a squad? After the break, we'll be talking with one of their big slayers. Burnsoff comes on the show to talk about what's it like living in the team house. In fact, he's here right now. Burns, you've magically appeared. Welcome to the eSports Report. How's it feel the day after winning $5,780?
I'm feeling pretty good, Puckett. We're kind of dancing here in the curse house.
I like it. So you guys were starting off 4-6 overall in the COD League. You had a big week last week, now up to 8-8 with a 4-2 record. What has kind of prompted all these changes? When did all this positivity start coming Curse Black's way?
To be honest, we all just moved into the curse house 2.5 weeks ago for myself, and it's kind of taken us some time to build some solid chemistry as a team, especially with Ian joining the team. He brings a lot of great attributes to this team, and actually just to Call of Duty in general. I've been learning a lot from him, and he's actually been helping Moch not be kind of like that selfish player that he is. Moch is a beast, don't get me wrong, but we're definitely trying to revolve our kind of be a more teamwork-based team instead of playing for individual stats. And
Enable tweeted me that yesterday, because Enable, of course, I know him back from the Halo days. What's kind of the fundamentals that he's teaching you guys now, and what have you taught him in Call of Duty?
To be honest, I actually did a YouTube video about it. I thought at regionals and before I started teaming with Ian, I was a really selfish OBJ player. I know it's kind of opposite from a selfish Slayer, but I would try to make too many hero plays by myself, and that would either help my team dramatically, or it would hurt my team because I wouldn't be in a position to cap flags and such if my team wasn't ready to help me. So. We've kind of just been looking at the minimap more, trying to focus on staying positive in matches. And I think from Niagara to now, we've really made some drastic improvements. We've been, always sitting on a kitchen table or going over strats, just really trying to stay positive and make sure that we're all focusing on helping each other win the matches instead of ourselves.
Well, you guys are all living in the team house now. It's great to see you guys having fun. Constant vines going down as well. One of the funniest ones I saw you posted, it was Curse Black on host, giving Tipsy a little push, and he just went flying. What was it like yesterday? Because you guys were playing a lot of your matches off host against higher seeds.
Yeah, we were. It was kind of crazy. I know Twitter was absolutely insane yesterday, Puck.
The green wall was so angry.
I mean, I woke up this morning to an additional, 60+ interactions, and it's fine. I love this community no matter what, but we definitely had some fun yesterday. The crazy thing is that we played all these teams on, the exact same host and connections, a week or two ago, and I felt we just made some drastic improvements as a team. I'm not going to say connection played a factor. I don't know whether it did or not. I was just focusing on winning and playing and stuff. But I could just tell from our team's side that our communication was really on point. No one was being negative. If someone died, they weren't going, oh, I just died by, a warrior or whatever. Everyone was just kind of keeping it cool, and I think that's what kind of propelled us to taking home the 5K yesterday.
I like it. I see a red panda in the background. Be safe there, Burns.
Yeah,
well,
Benson sneaking behind me.
So you guys are definitely working on improving the game. The communication a big key. Does Benson do anything for you guys? Does he go over strats with you, or does he leave it up for the squads to kind of decide on themselves?
I don't know. Benson's Call of Duty skills aren't that great, as you know, Puckett. So we don't let him get involved with the strats with us. No, just kidding.
Got to roast Ben every once in a while.
No, Benson's been a huge asset to us as well. Just with YouTube in general, I actually kind of find it sad that it took me to get into a team house in Atlanta to start my YouTube channel. But Benson's been helping us as much as he can, just with the business side of things and making sure we're all, staying in touch and just not sleeping in or any of that good stuff,
I like it. Keeps you guys active as well, I've been told. So, Burns, you guys win the 5K. You're currently sitting with a 500 record. You have to play EG again tonight in the COD League. How do you feel about tonight's matches? You got TK, you got Cole to go through, and then Justice, the 12 seed.
I feel like Saturday's win, we went 3-0, so we went from 5-8, which was pretty big because we brought our record to a 500% win. So I feel like tonight's matches are probably our most important. If we could go 3-0 tonight, it would be huge, but we're definitely trying to stay on that 2-1 kind of record. As long as we can take 2 every night and try to keep that positive win ratio going, I think we'll be fine.
Now, have you guys found a specific game mode that you excel in? Is there any game mode that you're weak at and you're working on? Where do you guys stand when it comes to domination, blitz, and S&D?
Before Saturday's matches, I felt our search game was mediocre, but we kept going to game 5. Like, if you notice, I think we were 5-8, and our map count we were like almost like positive. We were like 24 and 26. So we were going to game 5 in all of those matches. We actually lost to Curse Orange twice, round 5 of the last map when it was tied 5-5. Or I guess round 11, I should say. So it was, we had some pretty crazy games with Curse Orange. So if we ended up winning those games, I mean, our record would be, it would be 10-6 right now instead of 8-8, just those 2 rounds alone. So I thought our search and destroy game definitely improved, and our blitz game it almost like had like a polar effect. Our blitz game kind of slacked this weekend, and then our search and destroy game improved. But search wins you championships, so I guess that's a good thing.
I was going to say there's 2 searches in every best of 5 against just 1 blitz, so I'll take that trade. I was honestly blown away watching you guys on Warhawk against Optic Gaming last night in the grand finals. I was so impressed by the smarts. It seemed like no one was making the greedy play. No one was going for the play that, could go for a trade unless you guys were set up for it perfectly. It was just heads-up play, and I was just kind of watching the mini-map that you guys were all rotating. Is that something due to the new communication, or what has changed? Because this is not the same Curse Black that I saw in the first week of the COD League.
Yeah, we all agreed that if we get first blood, we actually started watching Envy play a lot, and we always noticed that because we were like, how are they always winning their game 5 searches? Like, they're always clutching up. And we actually played them in Niagara, and they beat us 6-4. It was a really close match, but we were just kind of looking at how they work the minimap, and if you notice, like, anytime they push something as a team, they're always within a distance to trade the kill. So we have Machilla in our team, and he is really good at getting the first blood.
Oh, he's a first blood master.
Yeah.
We saw that 3 times, I think, last night.
And Vaughn Tipsy is an outstanding sniper as well. And he's the type of player where if he goes off and he starts getting that hype behind him, he's a force to be reckoned with by himself. So we've made kind of like a deal as a team where if we get the first blood, we're going to be focusing on trades instead of, individual plays. And I think that's what a lot of top teams have been doing. And kind of before when we started teaming, like Mitchell would get a kill, or even I'd get a kill, and I'd play too aggressive and try to make a hero play by myself. And now we're just really trying to, work as a team and make sure that we're executing everything to trade a kill instead of getting that, lucky win.
Well, it looks like the practice is paying off, man. Congratulations again on your big 5K win. Best of luck tonight in your matches. Burns, I know you're streaming these days. We showed some of your highlights earlier on the ESR.
Yeah, I saw.
Where can people catch you?
MLG.TV/CurseBlack is my current channel.
All right, and I know you guys are on Twitter. Where can we watch you? I never know who to tweet for when Curse Black is playing. Is it just Curse COD?
Yeah, we have 2 channels. I believe it's Curse COD and Curse Black, and then Curse Orange has their channel. So usually I'm always streaming on Curse Black, and then one of the other guys switches off on Curse COD. And even Benson sometimes goes on Curse COD and just fools around on there sometimes. So it's pretty fun. But yeah, my Twitter is CRS Burnsoff, and you can follow me there if you want to ask me any questions or anything.
There you go, a Full Sail graduate. He has the college degree.
Yeah.
Now he's going for the big prize money in Call of Duty eSports. Burns, thanks for coming on the show. You are not the captain. Tipsy's the captain.
I forgot to tell you that.
Tipsy is the captain. I got it right now. Sorry about that, Vaughn. All right, guys, thank you for tuning into the show. You can catch Burns on Twitter, of course, and you can see his gameplay tonight live, mlg.tv/CurseBlack. That's going to do it for tonight's show. We have another one tomorrow, 4 o'clock. We'll tell you everything that goes down in tonight's matches in case you can't catch them live, as well as giving you an update on the X Games Pro Points run. Remember, 3 teams are invited based on their performance at the Call of Duty Championships. We have EG or Complexity. We have Envious and Optic Gaming. All secured their spots. 5 more spots on the line. It's looking like Optic Nation and TK have secured their spots based on pro points, but 3 more teams, some of them on the bubble. We'll give you all of the info, the official pro points rosters coming out tomorrow. We'll make it official and tell you who will be heading to Austin to compete for the first ever eSports gold medal. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow right here on mlg.tv/ESR, 4 p.m. Eastern.